putting a bolt into a cow's head is fine with you?
That's why we
nature can be very harsh.
That is not nature.
but
Nature is not a bolt gun.
We have a
No,
choice.
but a wolf, when they tear the guts of the animal out, that
The
hurts a
wolf
lot more.
doesn't have any other choice because the wolf cannot live off of
I
vegetation.
can't live on a vegan diet. I have tried. My metabolism will not function on a vegan diet. Oh, I tried it for a month.
A month.
We are all
Ma'am,
vegans and we're well alive.
Vegan for
But there
over
are
10 years.
differences in genetics.
No,
We have, you can't, all of us have different genetics and all of us are vegan.
There are some things we're going to have to disagree on. I appreciate it if you don't interrupt my talk with a megaphone. I'd really appreciate that.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't say you have compassion for animals and then allow them and teach people how to compassionately kill them. There is no compassionate way to kill anyone. Human, animal.
cats, dogs, all
Absolutely
the same.
not.
All the
That's
same.
right.
It all boils down to sentience.
And like,
all boils
and
down to
we
sentience.
all were born, I mean, you were born on a farm. I was born eating meat.
Me too.
I loved meat. Eating
Me too.
pigs. Pigs are my favorite animal, and I ate
Pigs,
them.
hey, yeah.
Thought that I loved animals, cared for them, but I came to a realization over time that I can't withstand eating them because that's not right.
Well,
There's no
we're going to have to agree or
justification.
disagree on that. But
Exactly.
there's other things that we can agree on, like taking a stick with a spike in it and stabbing chickens with it. That was absolutely
Yeah,
not
but there's
acceptable.
no acceptable way to kill a chicken, whether it's a spike or if it's a blade through the neck.
Is there a humane way to kill humans
Well,
then,
this
or
is
does
where
that
you're
not
going to call
apply?
me. This is
If
going to
we
call me
can.
speciesist. I do not use any of my knowledge to kill humans. Period.
Oh, that's unfortunate because technically we should all be on the same level.
We're all animals.
The notion of exploitation, the notion of animals as property is only the cause of what we're talking about here. We will keep to
We're
dismember.
going to have to agree to disagree, but I think there's some things we can agree on. And spiking chickens with a nail is one of them.
Spiking chickens in their throat with a knife is
Well,
okay.
that's,
There's no
I know if
reason.
this was out on a farm, they had a plastic stick with a nail in it and they were
Yeah, well,
putting it into chickens. And I have a very strong statement on that video saying it's cruelty and it's absolutely not acceptable.
All
no
murder is
exploitation.
cruelty.
All murder,
All
exactly.
murder. There is no better murder.
Leading a
or
line of
humane
cows.
murder.
We get it's your
Well,
work. We get it's your job. But
But you know,
When a wolf eats the guts out of the animal, it's not very nice.
I feel
go and pee in the bushes. Can you go and pee in the
No,
bushes
I'm not
like a
going to pee
wolf?
in the bushes.
Well, there you go.
No, I'm not.
I feel that we are using our knowledge to trick them in to be killed, and that's morally wrong. We are more than that. We can think. We have a conscience. We
empathize.
You
Well,
know,
the other thing is none of those cattle would have ever lived. I've been out on really good ranches.
it's
really
okay.
good
Better
dairies,
not
and
to
they,
be born than to be
the
killed.
animal would have never lived
The
at all.
notion of slavery, exploitation, ownership is down dry.
Those animals would have never lived at all.
Thank God.
That's fine. That's fine. That's not life. That's not life.
Now there's things in egg that need to change.
That doesn't happen.
And I get bashed by people in egg. I get bashed on both sides in this deal.
I have a question. Would you trade places with any of the animals we're speaking about here?
Some of the cattle out on ranches, yes, I would. Some of them live a good life.
You want to be
But a
eaten?
short life.
Well, some of the mama cows live a good long time. No,
The
some of the
mama-
animals.
the mama cows. The
Some
mama
of the
cows who
animals
get
live
their
up-
babies
some
taken
of the
away
animals-
from them. The mama cows who possibly get raped.
Well, dairy cattle get the baby taken away. Beef cattle get to keep the baby for 6 months.
Ooh, 6 months.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, they're
6
pretty
months.
much weaning it at that time. Have you ever been out on a ranch?
To end
In fact,
how?
all of us here do regular work at sanctuaries. We all go out and we all take care of the animals who are allowed to live till their lives are complete. That's what we do. We volunteer on farms that we call sanctuaries, places where nobody's going to die, nobody's going to get hurt, nobody's going to get their babies taken away from them. And all of us have experience doing that.
And then some of the animals out in nature, they got a worse life than some of the farm animals have got.
That's also
Do not
You
create
want
that.
that choice. If you could live a
Do not
happy, healthy
create
life without harming anyone, why would
In
you
nature,
want to?
animals do not breed other animals in order to kill them. The whole cycle of nature has nothing to do with what we're doing. We're creating animals in order to kill them. In nature, a wolf does not go forward and say, let's breed a whole bunch of antelope so that we can kill them. It doesn't happen. So to try to make a comparison between what happens in the wild and what we actually do is just it's incomparable. It is incomparable.
You feel guilty about it?
No, just get rid of the sign.
Do you feel guilty about
No,
what
I
you do
don't
with these
feel
animals?
guilty.
Is that what it is?
Pete,
Oh, I guess it must be something.
We can talk to people afterwards.
All right. Okay, now we need to get the microphones. The megaphone's turned off.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so after Temple got in from arguing with the people here, yeah, I'd like to hear what she said after I talk, but
Videotapes.
yeah, but the first thing I said is I just said, I yelled, "Don't believe the happy lie. Animals do not want to die." Then I said it's not food, it's violence, and then I said I'm autistic and I try to save animals from her every day, and I pointed at her. Yeah.
Nice.
And what did she say?
Good job, Victoria.
She said something
Sorry, I've
after,
never
but I
seen
didn't.
you. You
Thank
I
you.
know.
look
Look at
fantastic.
you.
Look at that outfit. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome.
She's saying the industry has improved, and I'm saying, well, that you're touching a minuscule portion of the industry with your actions. Like I've seen with my own eyes the way chickens are grabbed from crates and hung up upside down.
Yeah.
And she's saying it's not ideal, but at least the industry has improved a little.
The fact that it's an industry is
Yeah.
not an improvement.